Hello, this is Oshi, and this is gonna be just a random pick a card reading because I felt like I should do something that was inspired by a video Kelly from the Truth in Story posted a few days, maybe a week ago. I don't remember exactly. She had a live streaming that I think was titled "If You Need a Hug" or something like that, you know, about a hug. And it was just pretty much a reading, a live reading where she just gave virtual hugs out to people with cards, and I really felt like I wanted to do something like that immediately, but I couldn't. But it's almost full moon, and I'm kind of feeling like someone who's in a need of a virtual hug. So I was thinking about, if I'm feeling like that and I'm not really, you know, a person who likes hugs and stuff like that, then maybe others out there who would appreciate at least a virtual one. So I was thinking we would do more of like pulling a few cards as they come along, and just see what messages, what comforting messages came through. So I'm not gonna go into the negative side of cards deliberately. I'm not saying I'm gonna lie. I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna focus this reading on getting positive messages that could, you know, maybe feel like a virtual hug. And in order to not be too noisy, I removed my 3 bracelets that I usually wear, and you get to choose a pile or just, you know, a bracelet. You will all so from all 3 piles there will be cards pulled from all of the decks, but I thought that this way you might feel more inclined, or it's gonna be easier to choose if you have these combinations. So you can choose based on the numbers 1, 2, and 3, or based on the bracelets, or just the cards, or whatever. But I think it doesn't even matter if you watch the whole thing, because it's just gonna be hopefully something uplifting, and that's my point, or that's my intention going into the reading. So by the time you already chose, timestamp's gonna be posted down below, and let's see the first one. Okay, so hello pile number 1. If you chose this bracelet, which I think it's not fluorite as the other one. It's azurite maybe. Can't remember exactly, but you know, it's something positive, that's for sure. Then this is your reading, and let's have a few. Oh, look at that 3 of Cups. A card about friendship and having a support system. I mean, I could stop here and this is gonna be a virtual hug, but let's have a couple more cards out here. But I love this, and I think that it's just a lovely reminder for all of us that we do have a support system, even if we can't find it in 3D. Oops, and by that I mean, okay, that's enough. If you feel like your friends, you don't have friends, or if they don't understand you, that might not be true. And it can also talk about spirit guides and, you know, just beings from another realms being there to support you. And we have the 6 of Pentacles, which is also a card of giving and sharing what you have. So the cards are definitely conveying the message that don't worry, you are not alone, you're supported, and you're surrounded by supporting energies. Like I said, it doesn't have to be in 3D, in real life. In a way, if you feel like I don't have any friends, or my family is not supporting me, then just know that you're surrounded by people. And like me. I mean, I'm here for you. If you're watching this reading and you feel alone, just know that I'm here, and I'm sending you this virtual hug through these cards as well. And we have the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands in the reverse, and I feel like it, in this context, it just means that there is someone, a more mature and more caring and passionate energy, someone who has that kind of vibe, who would like to come and, you know, give you a helping stick. But you're maybe you're a bit closed off, you know, because you're feeling down. You don't think that anyone would be interested in entering your life, but there is someone who is there, who's watching over you. So it can be not just a human being in 3D, but actually a spirit guide, or, you know, someone, a relative maybe, who passed on and who had an important role in your life previously. I have that feeling as well, not just, you know, not just the romantic kind, but that is there as well, because Ace of Cups. But, you know, I'm trying to convey messages that has virtual hug kind of feelings. And yes, your significant other who is not in your life yet is also, of course, that energy, but someone who's watching over you as well. And with the Six of Pentacles, I feel that more strongly. But, you know, they are both there to support you and to be the support system. So let's have a Sacred Destiny Oracle card. These are gonna be short ones. I don't wanna, you know, just spend a lot of time, because I don't think you need that right now. Fulfillment, yeah, that's coming, definitely. With the full moon as well, which is tomorrow here. And I think I'm gonna be able to post it tomorrow, which is gonna be the full moon for you. If you, oh god, you know, time zones and time stuff. But it's definitely just, you know, an indication that good things are coming and things will be better, and you're gonna feel more fulfilled, and you're gonna feel happier, even if, you know, right now you don't feel exactly the happiest, or if you do feel that way, and then just a reminder to experience and show gratitude as well, and share it. If you came to this reading and, you know, you're like, but I'm feeling happy, I don't need a virtual hug in that way, you know, to cheer me up, then it might be just for you to tell you that be that support system for someone else that, you know, could benefit from something like that. And we have the Baby's Breath. Everlasting success is assured if you remain honest and true, which ties in very nicely with the Fulfillment card. So this might be that you're feeling a little, you know, bummed out because there are roadblocks on the road that you've chosen for yourself. But you need to know that you have people you can talk to. They are there. You just have to reach out and, you know, share your feelings. Because we're never as alone as we think. I mean, just to be a bit more serious, depression can make you think like, you know, no one is understanding you and no one cares, but usually that's just your own mind not being able to think clearly in a way that, you know, it's when you're in a dark place, or you can see our dark shapes and shadows. If you go out to the light, you will be able to notice more things. That just, you know, that's how it is. But you need to remember that you have the support system. This is the important card in the reading. All of that is just additional information. The whole point of the reading is that you have the support system. And look at this card. I mean, Seriously, how cute is this? All those little squirrels having fun and, you know, just sharing what they have. And you have that. You really do. So yeah, that was your reading if you chose the first one, and I hope you're feeling a little better, or like I said, if you feel good, go on and share that virtual hug with someone else, or with an actual hug if you can hug anyone. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you soon. I'm gonna move on to pile number 2. Okay, so hello pile number 2. If you chose this rose quartz bracelet, which is a little springy, then this is gonna be your reading. Let's see what tarot cards you will get. I just love this deck. Honestly, I feel already so much better just having this in my hand. I don't know why this works like that, but this deck, it has such a soothing and, you know, like an actual okay, thank you, like comforting feeling, and then I'm getting the 10 of Swords. I mean, Murphy is somewhere in the room for sure. That was just such a Murphy thing to happen. But it's okay. I mean, it just, the 10 of Swords is just here to remind us that if we're feeling crappy, then it's you know, it can't get any worse, so it can just get better. If it can't get any worse, it can only get better. Because we also have the Page of Swords in the reverse and the 5 of Wands. So this talks about a situation where, like I said, you're feeling absolutely defeated. You feel like it's just nothing is gonna ever be better, but it's because right now you're not able to see what you should see regarding this situation, because you're blinded by all these negative emotions. Which funny, because I was talking about in the end of the previous one how depression can, you know, cloud our way of thinking or judgment, and you can only know that once you're out of it, you know, when you realize that, oh, it wasn't me who was thinking that, it was more of my feelings, if you know what I mean. I mean, if you ever been depressed, you will know. But it's not about, you know, getting down and, you know, being more sad. It's about knowing that you can see something clearly now, but that's because just your feelings are not allowing you. But this is not gonna last forever, because nothing lasts forever. So try to take a deep breath. And I like that the 5 of Wands is also here, because it talks about a situation when you decide to just leave all that petty confrontation and, you know, fights and whatever useless energies and feelings behind, because it's just too much. You know, you feel like everyone is bickering, everything is unclear, and you feel like, I want to go away and I just want to be alone. And that's okay. You know, sometimes it's okay to take yourself out of a situation if it gets too heavy on you. You don't always have to, you know, be part of a conversation that doesn't add to your life. It just takes away. But you can learn a lot from it. And maybe if you know, just remove yourself from whatever is happening, you will see that it has nothing to do with you. Actually, it's other people's drama, and it's not yours. You don't have to be part of this, you know, bickering. And that's what you can't see right now, because you think that all, you know, when we're surrounded with people who are constantly just arguing and fighting, we will feel like those emotions are part of ours as well. But it's not. And we have the rose quartz, so it's definitely something to remind yourself that you're worthy and you should love yourself, because you don't need a reason. You are you, and you should love yourself because you are you. And period. There's no reason to justify loving yourself. And I'm not gonna say because if you don't love yourself, la 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 la, don't need that. Just finish the sentence there. Love yourself because you are you. If it's okay with you to finish that. I know it sounds a little awkward, but I hope the message goes through. And let's see what this is. Oh, awesome. And we have the sunflower, which is, you know, a sunny, happy flower. And I like that it's practice courage each day, because it takes a courage to say, no, it's not my drama. I don't want to be part of it. And you have that power, even if you don't see it right now because you think you're not strong enough, but you are. Like I said, the Ten of Swords is that card when, you know, it's the rock bottom. It's something that's heavy, it's dark, and it's not easy to get over, but you can get it over because there's always a way to move forward, and you have that power. You're just blinded by others, the emotions of others. But you will realize that just as soon as you take a little step out of the situation, and that takes courage, but you have that. But because it's practice courage each day, it might be an indication that it's gonna be a slow process, you know, getting yourself out of this fighting. But because we're reading for a virtual hug, it just means that you're not alone, you're supported. You know, the universe is there to support you to be able to do this. So you have to just, you know, start with one step. Actually, not forward, but backwards from the situation, and it's gonna slowly get better. And you have to remind yourself, you know, think about the sunflowers if you can each day. Just keep a sunflower, you know, even a little picture, download it, put it on your phone, and just remind yourself that it's gonna get better. And I hope this helps in some way, and I hope to see you in the next one. And I'm gonna move on to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this bracelet, then this is gonna be your reading. This is, by the way, a harmony bracelet. I mean, the beads are supposed to bring me, because it's mine, but bring you now as well harmony in this combination. So that's a nice choice. I mean, all of them were, but so let's see a few cards. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. Nice. And a couple more, please. What was something flipped through? Okay, Knight of Cups and Death in reverse. Okay, but I want more. Just one more, please. Okay, no, let's do. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have Knights all around and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Okay, let's see. Those are the extras. So, Ace of Wands. Definitely new beginnings are on the horizon. So, if you were worried about something that, you know, you were worried about not having options maybe, this card is here to tell you that you will have more than one. You just can be sure immediately which one is gonna lead to success, so you have to try all the different avenues. For example, if you are looking for a job, you need to send your resume to every available job ad you can find, because even if it's, you know, doesn't immediately feels like it's gonna be your dream job, because you just don't know which one is actually gonna lead to a positive situation, but they can and will lead. One of them will be, because this is the Ace of Wands. And because we have the Death in the reverse, it just means that you're trying to hold on to something old because you're worried, like I said, that you won't have options if you let go of the sure and old, even though you know that the old is no longer working. Because, and I kind of feel like this is a relationship as well. So maybe you're holding on to an old relationship because you think that if you don't, you know, settle for this one, you're never gonna find anyone again and you'll die alone. But we have the Ace of Wands, so you have options, more options than you think. And because we have the Knight of Cups, someone is trying to come in or will come in that can offer you a much more exciting and not lovely, how do I say, much more exciting and hopeful and uplifting, and just, you know, that kind of a whirlwind romance feeling that you only get in movies. And if it's not a person, if we're going back to the job situation, it just can mean that you will find something that will make you feel happy to get up and, you know, go to work. It might not take forever, you know, or last forever, because it doesn't matter if it's romantic or not. Knight of Cups are there to woo you, to wine and dine you, but they usually don't really stick around for too long, because they are just knights and they still learn who they are and they love everyone and everything. But they can help you get out of that not working and what's the feeling? Unmotivating and, you know, just boxed in feeling that you're feeling right now, if you let them. And you have to be okay with the unknown part of this change, because life is that, life is unknown, and we have to learn to be okay with that. And yeah, okay, and the extra cards are, because we have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands in the reverse, I think it just means that it's delayed. These two are delayed because the Death card is delayed, because the Knight of Wands is a passionate and, you know, also romantic, so, you know, someone, so like I said, with multiple options, but they can't come in. None of them are that long-term immediately, but you never know, because this is blocking them, you know, the options coming in. And the Ace of Swords is also there, which is that aha moment when you finally see something, a situation, for what it is really, for what it is truly, and you can start acting accordingly. But you're kind of delaying these energies coming in because you're worried that you're not gonna, you know, have options. Like I said, can be romantic or can be anything else. I feel more towards the romantic feeling, but both can be true. But like I said, you have more options than you think, and you will know not just yourself but the relationship and the situation better as soon as you just take a deep breath and let it go, basically. And let's have, I mean, come on now. Let me have it. Shuffle it first. I have tiny hands, so shuffling is not the easiest always. Okay. I don't understand how there are reverse cards because I don't read reverses with this deck. Potential, like I said. You have potential, a lot of potential, and you're just worried you don't. And the cards are here to remind you that, yep, that's all you need to know. Don't worry. You don't have to stick to something that's just kind of killing your soul slowly in any context, just because you think you don't have any other options. Come on now, let's have just one. Okay, let's, which one? Which one do you want? Okay. So we have Iris, spread your creative wings and take flight. Once is creative beginnings. It's about creativity and, you know, a new start, and this is also as well. So this might be about the creative project as well that you think you can, you know, don't do because you don't have the talent or you don't have the time or you're too old or other people do it better. No, you can do it. The cards are here to tell you, like multiple cards are here to tell you that you have the potential. Whatever it is you're afraid of letting go, you have what it takes. You don't have to worry about it. So yeah, that's quite clear to me. So I hope it is quite clear to you now, and I hope this helps you in some way and you're gonna feel better. And if you feel better, go on and share the virtual hug or a real one with someone else who needs it, and you can even share the video with them so they can have a virtual hug. And yeah, that's all, and thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.